guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with another Disney layout. I did not have one last week and I apologize for that. My schedule got away from me and I didn't have time to get a layout done and edited and all that last week. But I have this one here, and this one is going to be about Layla eating the Mickey ear ice cream that they have there all throughout the parks. And you know, the ice cream is in the shape of a Mickey head and then it's covered in chocolate, and it's been kind of like one of the most popular desserts there that you can just walk up and buy. So I'm using a whole bunch of stuff from my stash here. So the background paper there is from Basic Gray, and I really liked the pink in it and the yellow that goes through it as well, because Layla's outfit is pink. So it's gonna go nicely there. And then I just have a whole bunch of scraps from my stash. So this paper right here is from Bo Bunny. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into that. I do have a strip down there on the layout right now, and it has princess crowns on it, and that is from Disney. And then I have a couple of 6x6 papers there from Heidi Swap from her paper pad, and then I'm going to add some border strips here in a little bit as well. So I'm really playing off the pinks in Layla's outfit, like I said, and I'm just kind of making my little foundation layers here. I think I like the way that that's going. So now I'm going to play with some border strips. This is something I've been wanting to do for a little while. I have tons of border strips that I save from my papers if they're really cute, like if they have a pattern on them. Sometimes like this one, the yellow one there, you know, it has a scale from 1 to 10. It has writing on it or little words, and just anything that I find kind of cute, I keep. So I want to start trying to use those more often. So I went into my little drawer where I have those stashed and just pulled out the pink and yellow ones that were kind of calling out to me. And I don't end up using all of them that I pulled, but I do use 4. So I was going to try to put them, you know, underneath like with my layers, but something kind of clicked with me and I was like, I'm going to use them as top and bottom borders. So that is what I'm going to do there. So now I'm going to use one of these printables from this Kelly Purkey printable sheet that I got free on her blog a very, very, very long time ago. Like it was either her blog or her newsletter or something. So I've had that for a very long time. But it has ice cream on it. It's ice cream themed. So I have this one that has some green in it, and it says ice cream makes me happy. So I'm going to use that on here as well. And I'm pulling a little bit of green in. There's some green in the picture, but the background's kind of a lot of trees. So I decided that the green would work on here as well. And I like that sentiment, so I wanted to make sure I put it on there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting everything stuck down here. And there's not really, I don't do any journaling on this layout because there's not really a story behind it or anything funny that happened at the time. She was just eating the ice cream and I took a picture. So I don't have a ton to say about it. So I'm just gonna leave it be. And if down the road in the future, if I wanna write anything on there, I can later, but as of right now, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, so now I'm cleaning up the border strips. Some of them I just need to trim down a little bit, so I just went ahead and put them down at the same time. So I have 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my picture layers here. I do want to put down a border sticker, and this one is from, I think that's from Disney, and it has hearts along, and then there's green in there as well. There's little green on top, little green dots on top of all the hearts. You'll see them better in the close-ups, but that also helps bring in the green a little bit as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get these down. And then I have these little paper clips that are also from, they're from EK Success. So EK Success had a Disney, an actual Disney line for a very long time. I could get them at Joann's all the time. So a lot of my Disney stuff comes from either that or it comes from Hallmark, which has like a lot of epoxy stickers and stuff like that that I can get at Walmart. So a lot of my Disney stuff comes from that, or I use Disney ish stuff like the Simple Stories lines and all that. So, but anything official Disney is usually either EK Success or Hallmark, and I use both of those here. All right, so now I'm working on my title. I have the word ice cream in Bliss. That is the name of those stickers, and they're like a light pink. And then I have these right here, which are a foam thicker. I don't have the name of them because I don't have that packaging anymore, but I don't have any E's on here. So I'm gonna use ampersands and just cut them up so that they make like, almost look like backwards threes. So I'm going to do that when I put the title down. I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put it. I think I want it up here, so I'm just trying to make sure it's going to fit, and it is. So I'm going to go ahead and use my quick dry adhesive and reinforce these chipboard ones. The foam ones I don't need to use any reinforcement because they stick really well, but the chipboard does not. So here's where I'm going to cut down the ampersand. So I'm just cutting off those little pieces, and then it's like that, and then I'm like, wait, the middle's too much, so I'm going to cut that down a little bit too. And now it looks like kind of an uppercase 3. And then I'm going to shift it over a little bit because I wanted that wide to kind of nestle in between 2 of my other letters down there. So I'm just going to shift it over a little bit. So my full title is Mickey Ear Ice Cream. All right, so now I'm going to go to these Mickey heads, and these are the ones from Hallmark that I got at Walmart a very long time ago, so I'm not sure if they're still there or not, but they are Mickey heads with different patterns on them, and that one, you'll see it better in the close-up. Again, my light's kind of reflecting off it, but it has like Mickey and Minnie inside of the head, so it's pretty cool. And then I use some of those enamel, really large shapes there, and those are from Freckled Fawn. And then I'm going to use some of these homemade enamel dots, and these were sent to me. And I had someone who asked me if she could send me some stamped images for Harry Potter, because I love Harry Potter, as you guys know if you've been here for a while. And I've been scrapbooking about Harry Potter a little bit. So she said, I have some stamps that are Harry Potter, and if you want, I can stamp a few images and send them to you. And I was like, yes, that'd be great. This girl sends me an entire box. Like, it was full and heavy of stuff. I was like, what are you doing? It was awesome, and I have already gone through it and picked out stuff I like, and then my girls are using the rest of it. So it was really super generous. So, but this little baggie of homemade enamel dots were in there as well, and I was just shocked that she sent me all those. So it's awesome. So I'm using some here, and I'm using that opportunity to pull in some more of the grains. So I used, they're kind of two-tone green, and then there's a green and white striped one as well. And I'm going to use this little washi tape strip, and then I decide I'm going to go back to my Kelly Perky printables, and I'm going to use this little ice cream cone. And obviously Layla's not eating an ice cream cone, it's like ice cream on a stick, but it's still cute, and it had all the colors I'm using in it, so I decided to just go ahead and use it here too, because I just needed something else on here as well. All right, so I got that. I'm going to put it up on foam dots here because I want it to stand up a little bit. So I'm going to put that down in the lower left-hand corner of my picture of Layla there. Okay, and so I like the way that looks, and that's going to complete my layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. Again, I'm sorry I didn't have one for last week, but I'm going to try better to make sure I have one definitely for every Friday. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.